I think we can start.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن بعد. قبل أن نبدأ بس نريد أن نتأكد if we have the quorum.
Yes, sir. We have confirmation of quorum present plus online because the meeting is connected through Zoom online as well.
Very good.
We have 100 plus confirmations.
طيب على بركة الله. We'll start with نبدأ إن شاء الله اجتماعكم على بركة الله. أمامكم جدول الأعمال وهو مكون من 5 نقاط. Your agenda is have 5 items. If it is accepted as a course of action for your meeting today, we can proceed accordingly. كان جدول الأعمال مقبولا لاجتماعكم ممكن أن نبدأ. ممكن. البند الأول هو الموافقة على محضر اجتماع الجمعية العمومية 25 السنة الماضية. Your minutes of your last meeting, the annual general meeting of last year, number 25, is subjected for your approval. And so far we have,
we have not received any comments after we shared the documents, but if anybody has an objection.
Addition, observation. على بركة الله. Your approval will make this minutes as a correct record of your last meeting. سوف تعتمد كسجل صحيحا لاجتماعكم السابق 25. البند الثاني هو إبلاغ الجمعية العمومية بقائمة الأعضاء الجدد في AAOIFI. Second item is a notification of the new institutions member for AAOIFI. Please go ahead.
The list has been shared. There is one, if you can kindly show it on the screen.
It's very small.
Yeah, because the last General Assembly meeting was held less than 6 months back. So actually, since last General Assembly meeting till now, it is only nearly 5 months. So these are 8 members in 5 months, not a full year.
Last year it was 20 members.
Yes, sir. In the full year there were 20 members, and this year it is just because between AGM to AGM, so it is only 5 months.
We extend a very warm welcome for them. We thank them for their contribution. الحقيقة احنا نرحب بهم أجمل ترحيب ونشكرهم على المشاركة في AAOIFI ونتطلع إلى دعمهم ومؤازرتهم وإرشادهم في مسيرتنا إن شاء الله إلى الأمام. كلهم اخوان اعزاء وكرام، وان شاء الله نحاول قدر الامكان ان نمد لهم يد التعاون ونطلب منهم التوجيه والارشاد ان شاء الله في مسيرتنا. البند الثالث هو اعتماد تقرير مجلس الامناء. Number 3, which is the adoption of the annual report for 2022.
Thank you very much, sir. There is a detailed report that is shared, and very comprehensive report like we have been doing in the last few years. Just for the members' benefits, we are uploading our annual report on the website as well. So last several years reports are now available on the website as well. I just have a few slides summary because the report is quite detailed. So if I can have the next slide, please. Next. Okay. On a very quick basis, if you see that we have, alhamdulillah, performed generally very well on the standards development related areas, and if you see that the number of standards, we have 5 final standards and 11 exposure drafts in the current year, alhamdulillah, 2022. The board meetings of all the 3 boards combined were 19. The Shariah committee that reviews our technical standards had 10 days meetings. Working groups, subcommittees, technical advisory and interpretation committee, professional auditing standards committees, etc. They held 53 plus meetings, and there were 55 plus short working group and executive meetings. This is only related to standard setting area. We issued, in addition to standards, one technical release also, which is on illustrative financial statements of Islamic financial institutions, which is very detailed document. There were 3 roundtables and workshops with the regulators and industry participants, and which had more than 100 participants, mostly mainly from the regulators from around the globe. 40 plus regulators were represented in that. There are 40 plus projects in pipeline as of now. And I would mention that nearly 400 people are right now working on standard development areas as part of boards and working groups, committees, subcommittees, translation committees, alhamdulillah, from across the globe. I think not less than from 30 countries. Public hearings that were conducted were 20 on the standards issued, and this year you might see a bigger number, inshallah. This is the Brother Rizwan, can I have the next slide, please? So, in the next 2 slides, we have just summarized the list of the standards that have been issued. We are not going into detail for that. All details are available in the detailed annual report that you get. Brother, can I have the next slide on footprint summary? This is a short footprint summary of the impact that AAOIFI is creating across the globe through its adoption of its standards. You can see that our Shariah standards are adopted in any form, fully, partially, as guidelines, as reference material, by 41 regulators in 38 countries, accounting standard by 47 regulators in 36 countries, and governance standards by 41 regulators in 41 countries. Roughly half of them you can see in these numbers. All details are available, and then we have detailed footprint report available. A summary of footprint report is available in the annual report as well, where you can see which are the countries that are adopting our standards. Alhamdulillah, there has been progress on that part. The next slide is about the performance, a very summary performance of our capacity building area. Alhamdulillah, you might see on the financial side as well that we have gross revenue of capacity building programs more than $400,000 now, and the number of fellows, number of activities have significantly increased. 773 CIPA fellows and 2,133 CSA fellows are available across the globe. Actually, we made a calculation, they belong to nearly 70 countries as of now, these nearly 3,000 people. And we have a new qualification as well, that is like CPFS, Certificate of Proficiency in Financial Accounting Standards. So their numbers are low because it just started towards the end of the year. We have 75 education partners in 38 countries as of now. And then I don't need to go in all these details. Yesterday you were told about the launching of our new Certified Sharia Auditor and Certified Sharia Expert programs. We were working on them for past several years. Alhamdulillah, they have completed and now launched, and we are going to start taking registration for that now. Coming to the membership side, 2022 performance, if you see, we have 19 new members in 2023. The good point is that out of that, 7 were the regulatory members, which is the most important aspect for us. And from that perspective, if you see that the performance of addition of members obviously helps on the financial side of AAOIFI as well as on the level of standards adoption and implementation as well. Then we continued our ongoing activities for stakeholders and regulators related meetings physically as well as through online. And there was a large number of meetings. These are just selected like glimpses of some of the meetings and some of the MOUs and the collaboration agreements that we signed with different bodies. So on an overall basis, this is just a summary. We can take any comment on the annual report because that's already quite detailed. So if anybody has a comment, please feel free to ask a question.
You have to mention how many people work with us, something like 400.
Yes. His Excellency, the Chairman, is reminding me to identify that the total number of members, like people, experts, scholars, and practitioners who actually are working in our working groups, etc., is nearly 450 in total, and the man hours that were counted for the meetings for last year were, if I remember correctly, 16,000 hours plus man hours. So you can just think of, mashallah, the level of expansion of activities that we have, alhamdulillah. Brother Abdullah Khalidi has a question, sir.
We are mentioning the number of people because a lot of people will ask, how could we have achieved all of this with the limited number we have? And if you look at that, something like 400 people have worked with us and the contribution to that, and that will make, if we calculate by man hour, we are in thousands of man hour being put into this. Yeah, and we would like also on your behalf to thank everybody who have contributed to our success, especially from academia, professionals, and also stakeholders to this success.
السلام عليكم. عبد الله الخالدي من إبدار كابيتال. الشكر موصول لمجلس الأمناء على هذا التقرير وعلى الجهد الواضح والمتميز من الأوفي ومجلس الأمناء. ملاحظة بس فيما يخص إعداد المعايير، يعني لا يخفى على شريف علمكم أنه الآن المعايير باتت بحكم القانون في بعض الدول ومنها مملكة البحرين. فيعني نرجو أن يكون مرحلة إعداد المعايير أن تؤخذ بمزيد من العناية ومزيد من التؤدة حتى تكون على يعني مستقرة على أتم وجه. لما لوحظ في بعض المعايير أثناء يعني جلسات الاستماع وخلافه أن بعضها يكون فيه نوع من العجلة. طيب، وإن شاء الله ما يكون من الاستعجال والمخل، لكن نود أن تكون في يعني تؤدة ويعني نوع من التمهل في مسألة الإصدار، بحيث أن ما نحرص على العدد بقدر ما أن الحفاظ على مستوى عالي من الجودة وأخذ يعني الآراء بشكل جيد من الناس اللي في الصناعة. وجزاكم الله خير.
شكرا. The question is that you have to be concentrate on the quality.
That's more like a comment actually rather than questions. Thank you very much, Brother Abdullah, and we take a good note of your comments, sir. Inshallah, we are trying to improve the standard setting process as well as the stakeholder interaction process in that as well. We have established a new strategy for improved stakeholder interaction in the whole process of standard development. So from that perspective, inshallah, we'll try to resolve your the issues that you have raised. Sir, I'm told that there are online participants who have raised their hands, including our Board of Trustee member, Mr. Saeed Samarasnan, if you allow.
Thank you, Mustafa sir, and thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to record and see appreciation for the progress that has been achieved, which has been shown on the slide. That's quite remarkable. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Noted with thanks. Anybody else from the online has raised a hand? From Yasar, Mr. Majid Daud or somebody else? From I think from Yasar, the Yasar is our member, and Mr. Majid Daud might be there, or somebody else from his team. Okay, the hand is removed. So we can continue, sir. If there are no more comments on the annual report, we can move to the next agenda item, sir.
Yeah, I see our brother, خوي الدكتور سامي، أنت معانا من IDB، سامي سويلم.
No, sir, this is old picture.
He does overall. بالي هو بعد طلعني. And now we will have the main subject, which is your audited financial statements and external audited report for this financial year ended 31 December. The auditors here.
Auditors are available here,
please,
sir.
Can you kindly come over? The auditor of AAOIFI is KPMG. Sorry.
KPMG.
إذا ممكن you read the report and mainly the opinion يعني if you don't mind. تفضل. والسلام ورحمة الله. ما يسمع. ما فيك.
مضغوطة. اوكي. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Independent Auditor's Report to the members of the Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institutions. We have audited the financial statements of Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institutions, between brackets, the organization, which comprise the statement of financial position as at 31st December 2022, the statements of financial activities, ghalla, changes in equities, and cash flows for the year that ended, and notes comprising significant accounting policies and other explanatory information. In our opinion, the accompanying financial statements present fairly, in all material respects, the financial position of the organization as at 31st December 2022, and results of its operations, ghalla, changes in waqf equity, and its cash flows for the year then ended in accordance with the financial accounting standards issued by the Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institutions, AAOIFI. KPMG, 7 May 2023. Thank you.
The financial statements have been shared, the report has been read. So Brother Rizwan, if you can share the financial statements on the screen as well. So any questions on the financial statements and any comments?
Please.
From the auditor.
If there is any question, the auditor is here and they are ready to answer any question. Please put the financial statement on board.
I would like to mention for the benefit of the members that Alhamdulillah, this is probably the 5th year on a continuous row that your organization has been Alhamdulillah in a surplus. Financial position generally is good. You can see we have investments increasing every year. The expenditure has been kept in control thesides significant increase in operations, Alhamdulillah. You can still see that the expenditure is still in control through more effective means of working and cost controls. Any specific comments on the financial statements? This year we have changed the format of financial statements from the old format to the new format in line with Financial Accounting Standard number 37, which is specific to Waqf institutions. AAOIFI by nature is a Waqf institution, and AAOIFI itself developed a standard on Waqf financial reporting. So we decided to adopt this in line with the instructions of Board of Trustees of AAOIFI. And current accounting is slightly different in some of the aspects. Particularly as you might have seen that statement of appropriation and distribution of ghalla is separate. Statement of financial activities has replaced the statement of income in the old format. And we have program-wise sort of summarized financial results, which is a much improved financial reporting as compared to what we used to do in past. So from that perspective, I think these are our brief management comments, and we are open to any questions. And obviously auditors are here for any questions.
هل هناك سؤال عن الحسابات التدفقات النقدية الأرباح ملاحظة observation question?
According to AAOIFI's statute, when we receive the members fee, so first year's member fee include generally what we call registration fee. As of now, for normal members, it is $5,000. 75% of that directly goes to the Waqf fund, which is permanent sustainable fund, which we can never touch. 25% goes to a charity fund, which can be used in case of need for specific charitable purposes, but we do not use it. Like there is, like for last many years, there is no history of using it. So it also forms part of the equity of AAOIFI, but that is something that can be used in case of need for certain charitable and specific objective-oriented purposes. While Waqf fund is to be sustained like Waqf corpus and has to be sustained forever.
Is it clear, the answer? Shukran.
Sir, we have a question from our chairman of Central Shariah Board there.
تفضل.
هناك أي دخل يعني دون رسوم التسجيل، هل هناك أي جهة تستطيع أن تتبرع بمبالغ في أيوفي؟ يعني هل هناك أي احتمالات يعني أن تتجمع التبرعات أو أموال من مختلف الوقف؟ هل يمكن هل هناك مجال؟
Contributions. Sir, we additionally these are the fixed waqf contributions, but then we get different types of contributions. We have annual membership contributions. We have some specific donations and contributions provided to us by Islamic financial institutions to support our activities. We have project specific contributions which are provided to support specific projects that we are doing. So, membership fee, which is the normal annual contribution by our members, is our biggest source of revenue on an annual basis.
نشكركم على هذه
شكرا الله
الإجابة.
يحفظك. شكرا على السؤال.
حياك الله.
الله يطول. If there is no further question, then I would like to move a motion to approve the audit as presented by the auditor and taking into consideration the clean opinion being issued. إذا ما كان عندكم أي ملاحظة نبغي منكم موافقتكم على اعتماد الحسابات الختامية، حساب الأرباح والخسائر، حساب التدفق النقدي، وحيث وردت في رأي المقدم من KMPG وهو رأي سليم بأن الحسابات معتمدة ونظيفة. هل هناك موافقة؟ طيب thank you very much. شكرا. بند اللي يلي إن شاء الله بس بعد نعطي مجال للأخوة للمغادرة. في الاجتماع الأخير لمجلس الأمناء تم طرح موضوع إعادة أو تغيير يعني المدقق الخارجي، وحيث أن المدقق الخارجي هو من الشركات الأربعة المعتمدة عالميا واللي KMPG، وحيث أنه أمضى فقط سنة واحدة في الماضي، فنحن نوصي بالتجديد لهم مرة ثانية لهذا العام 2023. هذا هو التوصية من قبل مجلس الأمناء، والرأي لكم بطبيعة الحال في آخر الأمر. This is whether you agree to the reappointment of the auditor, KPMG. They are one of the big four and they have spent only 1 year with us. Would you accept their reappointment? Yeah, but this is only 1 year, and inshallah we'll do that. شكرا جزيلا. الله يطول عمرك. طيب, this will make us reach the conclusion of your meeting of today. I want to thank you very much for this productive meeting. Inshallah we'll meet with you inshallah next year. نشكركم على هذا الاجتماع الحقيقة البناء والمنتج، ونتطلع إن شاء الله إلى أن نقبلكم السنة الجاية بنجاح أكبر وإنجاز أكثر، وإلى اللقاء إن شاء الله في مرحلة ثانية.
Thank you everybody. Assalamu alaikum and have safe travels inshallah.